Hey guys, Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. Today's a special day because you are here on this planet at this time and you make a difference. So many of you may or may not know this, but the whole reason for this channel is to speak to you, those of you who know someone who has died to suicide, who has contemplated it yourself, or know somebody who's been impacted by the death of a loved one to suicide. So my mission is to help you recognize that you are a miracle and that you have a purpose. We're all going to die. Death is a given. So it's not something to be afraid of, but I want to make sure that each and every one of us live before we die, and that we don't die prematurely. Because I believe that you have a purpose, and that you are here on this planet at this time for a reason. And as you fulfill your purpose, as you live in alignment with who you truly are, when you recognize that you're a miracle, you're going to feel fulfilled, you're going to feel joy, and you're going to live passionately. And if we could get more of us to recognize that we're miracles and to live in alignment with our purpose, this world will be a much better place. I think a lot of the problems that we have in the world right now are because too many people are asleep. They don't understand who they are. They've lost their vision for life, and they just don't know. So that's why I have this channel. That's why I'm here every single day, because every day matters. You matter. Today matters. And if I could give you a little bit of hope, a little perspective to help you cope with today, to just say, well, let me hang on a little bit longer. Maybe today isn't the worst. Maybe tomorrow will get better. And if you can just hang on for a little bit longer, then I'll be here again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. And I'm here every day for you. I had a friend recently that commented that they just lost a loved one to suicide. And this is a loved one who was 71 years old. So it doesn't matter how old you are, what age you are. Live your life to the fullest. You are a miracle. You do have a purpose. And if you know people, individuals in your life that could use a little bit of uplifting encouragement or a reminder that they're special, that they matter, that they're a miracle, that they have a purpose, that's what this channel's for. That's why I'm here. I've contemplated it in my own life. I know several people who have died to suicide, and I had one mother at one point come to me and say, well, if I had met you sooner, then maybe my daughter wouldn't have died. Maybe she would have been able to get the help that she needed. And I don't want to hear that anymore. So I want to make sure that I'm here, visible every day, to share the message that you're a miracle, that you have a purpose, so that I don't get that word from someone that, oh, if I would have known you were here sooner. And so please share this channel. Please spread the word that not only are you a miracle and a purpose, but those other individuals that you love and care about in your life are also miracles, that they have a purpose. We never know who's struggling silently. They may have a smile on their face and it may seem like everything's just great. That's how I was. That's how I lived my life. I was a perfectionist. I put on that face and I acted as if everything was great. My life was amazing because I had to be the strength. And if I was strong, then I could help others. Because if I showed that I was struggling, then that wasn't okay. then I would be responsible for someone else's struggle. And so I always put on a face. I always smiled and acted as if everything was great when I was around others. But inside, I was dying. I was beating myself up to the point where I burned out. And if it wasn't for a maggot in a trash can, in a kitchen, I may not be here today. And I'll share that with you soon. But it's a children's book that I wrote called A Maggot's Life, The Power of Belief. And that moment was a moment that shifted my life and helped me to have more of a vision of the power of this life and the beauty of this life. And so that's why I'm here with you every day. And these videos, I try to keep them as real as possible. I try to be vulnerable with you. I try to connect with you so that you can see these videos and recognize I'm human. I'm like you. You're like me. We're in this together. And that's why I'm here every day. Sun, rain, snow, summer, so that we can be together, so that we can be reminded of the beauty of life, that we are miracles, that we have a purpose. And so that you can see me and my struggles and my journey too. Some of the days I come up and I don't know what to say. I don't feel energetic. I don't feel great myself. But I've made a commitment to you that I will be here every day. And so no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling or what I'm going through in my life, I show up. And I show up vulnerably. And oftentimes some of the things that I talk to you about are things that I'm working through and reminding myself of as we go forward. And so thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for spending this time with me. This life is incredible and amazing. And this channel is where you get some of these longer videos. This one's a longer one today. I try to keep them about 3 minutes or less. But this is a longer one today. I felt like I wanted to share some of this again and just remind you, because we've got several more of you that have subscribed and more people are watching these videos, which is fantastic. So thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for sharing it. Because the more people that remember that they're a miracle and they have a purpose, the better this world and this life can be. So thank you. And then in the YouTube shorts, those are shorter versions of what we talk about here, but they're more, it's a different feel to them. So that can catch someone's idea. But here I want to talk about some of the deeper things, have it be more of a real discussion. The shorts are to be a quick, they're less than a minute, just boom. Here's an idea, here's a smile, here's something. And I'm also on TikTok as well. So some of you are watching this on TikTok and some of you are here on YouTube. And so I thank you wherever you're at, however you're joining me in this journey. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you each and every day as we move forward. For those of you that comment, I love your comments. I love reading those. I love the engagement and I appreciate all of that. I appreciate you and the words that you give me. It's so powerful. So this life is, give and take, and we're in this together. We're connected, and it's a beautiful thing. So thank you. Thank you for being you. Remember, you are a miracle. You do have a purpose. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.